What do dollar collapse predictions and 5D ascension have in common? They actually both destroy people's ability to build abundance, but not in the way you might think. I've watched brilliant, aware, spiritually awake people delay building their lives because of this. This same pattern has been playing out for over 20 years. When I was in business school, financial specialists were already predicting the dollar's collapse. Peter Schiff on every financial show was telling people to get out now to buy gold and that the system was going down. Max Kaiser crashed JP Morgan, buy silver. Jim Rickards published The Death of Money, then Brexit, then the first Trump's term, then pandemic money printing, Silicon Valley Bank, and each time it was the same chorus. This is the final collapse. And here we are in 2026, and the dollar is still the world's reserve currency. Were these people wrong about the problems in the system? No, the corruption was and is real, but there is a much greater tragedy than that. The people who kept waiting for the collapse stopped participating in the economy. They delayed building, delayed committing, delayed living. Meanwhile, the people who acknowledged the flaws in the system but kept engaging with it anyway built real lives and businesses, created value, and served others within the imperfect economy that actually does exist. The difference wasn't intelligence or awareness, it was where they put their attention. And right now, I'm watching the exact same pattern unfolding in spiritual communities. Reality becomes something you no longer accept. The pull is to leave it as soon as possible. And it actually turns into escapism. You stop participating in the life you're actually living. And this is what the 5D ascension narrative often turns into. I've seen gifted healers struggling to charge for their work because money is 3D or somehow tainted. Visionaries delay launching businesses waiting for the new earth economy. Meanwhile, their bills pile up in the actual reality they're trying to transcend. So attention shifts to the light body. Raising frequency becomes the number one task. The material world gets dismissed as just 3D, something that needs to be transcended ASAP. And while all of this is happening, what happens to our actual daily life? Relationships suffer, talents go unused, your body, the vessel your soul deliberately chose, gets neglected for imagined elsewhere. But you cannot leave the 3D, that's the greatest illusion. And it's destroyed more abundance than any corrupt system ever could. All dimensions exist here simultaneously. There is no exit door. This messy, broken, imperfect world isn't separate from the divine. It's divinity expressing itself through pain that hasn't yet been healed, individually and collectively. When we decide not to participate in the economy, in relationships, in the real challenges of material existence, because we're rejecting current systems or waiting for something better, we are not transcending anything. We're missing the lesson, the reason our soul came here in the first place. Every one of us came here voluntarily, to this planet and to this dimension, to work with, not to avoid the imperfections of the current reality. Your personal growth and the elevation of humanity are not separate projects. They are the same alchemical work. And if you live in a state of constant dissatisfaction, waiting for reality to shift into something you're finally willing to engage with, it never ever will. Some of you might object, but the systems are corrupt. Won't I be corrupted if I participate? And that concern is valid. But the systems only affect you to the extent you give them authority. When you redirect your attention away from collapsed narratives and toward creating something real and valuable here, the drama loses its power. Not because you escaped to another dimension, but because you've stopped feeding this narrative your attention. And here is the point that really matters. The divine laws are already operating here in 3D reality. If you help people, good karma accumulates. If you live with an open heart, blessings come. If you create miracles for others, they begin to appear in your own life. Because this is how divinity moves through matter, regardless of dimension. I once heard a powerful idea from Dr. Sue Morter. What if we didn't come here to become ascended masters? What if we came to this planet to become descendant masters? We are the change, we are the force elevating humanity, but only by staying where we chose to come. Because there is so much beauty on this planet, nature, with its oceans, forests, glaciers, natural wonders that take our breath away. Literature, like Paulo Coelho and Richard Bach, reminding us that journey itself is the destination. Rumi dissolving boundaries between the lover and the beloved. Music that channels the divine. Ancient temples serving as bridges between earth and heaven. The way your body heals a wound without instruction. Bread rising, seeds becoming trees that bear fruit. This is where the divine lives, right here on this beautiful planet. So now I would love to hear from you. What are the ways you really enjoy 3D? Which moments in this reality have revealed divinity to you? Share in the comments, because I think we need to remind each other what's already here, what we're actually working with. Let's build this inspiring list together. Thank you for being here. Lots of love to you. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.